Let me ask you this. We talked before and you said you are viewed by some as the historian of our Latino brothers, of the Latino history of the Nation of Islam. And we want to talk, and I want to ask you this question, if you can give it to us. Can you talk about, for those who may not be aware, inside and outside the nation, the actual history of our Latino brothers and sisters, that history in the Nation of Islam?
Where you get them pictures from, brother?
Research, man.
Oh man, you're doing a wonderful job in service. Let me just say this. I guess I got that from others. And I'll put it to you like this. If you look in Message to the Black Man for the word Latino, you're not gonna find it because Latinos weren't called Latinos prior to 1972. That was done by the census, and the United States tried to make a racial category out of us, even though we can be of any race. But just like the term Negro, we're not Latino. I don't, want people to be offended by saying what people are not if they take pride in a certain thing. But we're the original people of the planet, and we're the descendants of the Aboriginal people of the planet Earth. And so when I went looking in Message to the Black Man, you won't find Hispanic or Latino, but you will find original. You will find Aboriginal. And I went looking for where my group of the Black nation is in this teaching. And I found it, you can't even get into the class without reciting it as the third student enrollment, but also there's aspects in the lessons, and there's aspects in our books where the Honorable Elijah Muhammad talks to the Black people of Latin America in writings from Muhammad Speaks. There was an article called The Black Man's Confusion, where the Honorable Elijah Muhammad talked to the Black people of Latin America. So I had to find things like that. I found those in microfilms, in the Historical Society. I went looking for writings. I went looking for pictures, and I went listening and asking questions. And so I was able to learn and hear and study and look deep in the teachings for where it applied to this aspect of our nation and our work. And so in that, we found, like you showed some pictures there of one of our pioneers, Brother Diogenes X. He's now known as Muhammad Abdullah or Diogenes Muhammad, who is very interesting in our history. He established the first Spanish-speaking temple and you can leave that picture up because that's an important one. He established the first Spanish-speaking temple. It was temple number 7J in New York, and he was in the student ministry class of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan in New York. To his right in this photo is a brother named, he became Imam Benjamin Muhammad, Imam Benjamin Perez, but he was on the West Coast, and he actually knew the family of Cesar Chavez. He introduced our dear brother Askia Muhammad to Cesar Chavez, which is where you get that historic photo of Cesar Chavez holding the Muhammad Speaks. In the rear, in that photo of the brother with the glasses, he is the first, I would say, Mexican minister. And we're using these terms Mexican and Puerto Rican, but those are land masses that really limit us. Brother Emmanuel X. Villalobos was the minister to Mexico on the West Coast during the time of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad being present among us at that dispensation of time. And he was a very important figure in the development of Islam. He actually spoke at Savior's Day 1968. So there's more. There's a brother who you see his head cut off in the picture, but that's the brother Henry from those in 27 in Los Angeles. That's the father of my brother.
Praise me too.